Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. My name's Ben Moseby and we are in for our final show of the day, which is a launch day. However, if you've been watching already today, you will know that the item that we are launching in this show has already been flying out of the doors. I think everybody took advantage of the fact that at 2 o'clock everything went live today. So yeah, if you haven't yet picked up the Time for Tea launch, then do it quickly in this show. I'll get all the facts and figures off producer Johnny in just a few moments' time, but this has been the busiest day of birthday so far. The My Special paper, my goodness me, absolutely flew out the door. I don't think we have ever sold so many papers before as we've done today, and the Time for Tea has also been super popular. I said this was my day to look forward to, knew it was going to be a bumper day, and it has been. You've loved the papers, you've loved the Time for Tea, which we're going to be concentrating more on in this show. Lots of demos, lots of ideas, lots of chat around that in this show. And then also something which you guys have loved today is our bonus point buy. We have never sold so many scissors as we have sold today. Literally hundreds of scissors are sold, and I'll tell you why, if you don't know the reason why, in just a little while. Lots to come in this show. Of course, we're continuing on with free shipping. We're continuing on with your triple points. We are continuing on giving you the opportunity to win simply for commenting. You can go for any number in this show, part of 8 or 12 on our birthday cake. If you are picked, you need to comment along, ask a question, say hello, join in with the banter, and we'll pick a winner towards the end of the show. Now, done 2 shows with Sarah today, and that is quite enough of Sarah for one day. So I thought, you know what, let's tag in someone I haven't seen. I thought she was just peeking her head out the side of the cake for a second. How weird is that? I'm seeing things. Someone who I haven't seen for 24 hours, and I'm getting withdrawal symptoms, so I've got her back in. Here she is, everybody. It is the one and only Moss to my sizal, Leann Chivers. Now she is peeking her head out.
Hello! Oh, I'm so excited to be here.
It's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen you since yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. We've done a lot of shows together, haven't we?
We've done a lot of shows together.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed it as well. Have we got more shows next week?
We have?
Yeah. It's been a busy day today.
Has it?
It's been the busiest day of birthday.
My special paper. Has it really? My special papers, I mean, they are pretty special, aren't they?
And then, of course, the Time for Tea.
Yeah.
Which I'm delighted because as soon as I saw that on the Countdown to Birthday shows, I was like, that is ingenious. I'd never seen anything like it. And I just hoped that everyone had the same thoughts as me, and everyone has had the same thoughts.
That's excellent.
It's such a brilliant concept, isn't it, the Time for Tea?
It really is a brilliant concept. And of course, it's brilliant as we've brought it to you, the Time for Tea with the pad. But then I'm going to experiment with a couple of things. So we'll see. We'll
make it a nice interactive show because lots to show you. And I know we've concentrated a lot on the special papers, which we can have a flick through and get your take on.
Of course.
But we're going to be doing more with the Time for Tea because we've not done a lot on that today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think that would be good.
So any questions, any requests, as per usual, fire them in. And we'll just have a jolly old time of it. Now, here are the winners, by the way, that we've already had. What is this show number? Show number 24. Oh, blimey me. So we've done 23 winners so far. We are just about halfway on the shows. Who is going to be winner number 24? It could be you. All you need to do is send me in a little comment. What have you shopped for today? What are you shopping for in this show? What have you loved? What are you waiting on? What questions have you got? What's the banter? What are you having for dinner tonight? You know the general chit-chat we're after. We've got Jan on the show for this one. Barbara Dawson is in. Gillian Denton says, good evening, everyone. Very excited to see Leann's demos. With Time for Tea. Jan, Quiet Life, says, looking forward to seeing all of the demos. This set's adorable and has so many possibilities. Get your suggestions in as well as to how you're going to be using your Time for Tea cake stand. Wendy McCally's in. Lisa Bassfield, our winner in the last show, is back. Back for another wonderful show. Trudy Bickham's in Florida. Jeanette says, good evening all. Managed to make all 3 shows. Whoop, whoop. Yes, Jeanette. Faye Smith is in Bristol, Virginia. Alison Mason is in. Ash Cambo is in. And Lynn Morton joins us from just up the road. Mary Shaw is back. Hello again. What a wonderful Friday it has been. First Sarah, now Leann with Ben. All the big guns out for birthday. See, Stephen Nicole is back. He says, Ben, I have got my 350 points for the scissors. That was the secret. Stephen letting the cat out of the bag. 6-inch snips are the bonus point buy today. 350 bonus points when you buy these. They're a tenner if you're platinum, $12 if you're in the US. Stupid. but we're loving it. Good morning, Jonelle, who's in Arizona. Yes, there's one person who's not loving it very much, and that'd be Mrs. Davies, but never mind, she's gone home, that's fine. She's looking after 11 kids tonight, isn't she? I mean, that is going to be hard work. Jane Brewster says, I've got the showstopper this morning, so I'll be able to just sit back and watch Leann's demos. Hi to Ben and Leann from Tyneside, says Sarah Phillip. Connie Peltier joins us and says, I'm glad to join today's show. And Jennifer Bruns says, I bought all the birthday specials. It is going to be a big box. Keep the chat coming through. Let's keep Jan nice and busy. And good afternoon, says Paul Prince, Leann, Ben, Jan, Liam with the fire extinguisher, and my crafty fellow, CC Fancy. I don't know who's going to be on fire duty tonight. It might be Liam, it might be Jake. We shall have to see. We've got so many fire marshals here. Time for tea, showstopper. So this is how busy we've been. We are on the wait list now for our UK viewers. So if you want to jump in and grab this, get yourself to the website, click waitlist, and as soon as it becomes available, we will be letting you know. We do have stock in the US though. It is $34 for what I think, in my opinion, I mean, you've obviously got your own opinions and that's fine and that's good. This is one of my favourite launches, one of the best launches of birthday, because it is unique. I've never seen anything like this, and I cannot wait to see what Leann is going to do with it. You'll get all the dies that Leann's about to show you, and your topper pad as well. I just think, Leann, this is just such a brilliant concept. And when I saw, you know, the original kind of whoop, I was thinking, well, that's going to be really tricky to do. That's going to be kind of, you know, next level, going to be tough, tough, tough. But it's actually the easiest thing in the world, isn't it? With a few hints and tips from yourself. Yes.
Absolutely, it could not be easier. We've done all of the hard design work for you, and I have got some little hints and tips for you, which we'll go through.
Yeah.
Purely related to the fact that this is an incredibly detailed die. And if I start with the die, well, look, let's start with what you do first.
Yeah.
Because I think you need to be able to envisage what I'm talking about. So this is what we're talking about. We're talking about creating incredible little arrangements, which are cake domes with the decoration inside on the base and on the stand, and you can see it can be pulled. And when you're cutting a die that has that level of intricacy, where it's not actually cutting a complete line, so a finished line, it's cutting lots of partial lines in lots of different directions to create that spring effect in the dome. There's just a couple of little things I need you to be aware of. Nothing difficult.
No.
But to make it work perfectly, a couple of little top tips for you.
Okay.
Now, if I go to the die and show you what I mean when I say intricate, this is the hard work die. Right. This is the one that does all of the magic. Now,
look at that.
If you look at that, and I say to you, everyone, I mean, that's messing with my eyes a little bit there. It's a little bit crazy, isn't it? Every single one of those lines is a tiny cut line.
That is bonkers.
Perfectly placed to give you that incredible spring effect.
Yes.
Hundreds of cut lines there, hundreds. So, you just need to be aware of a couple of little things I need you to do to get those hundreds of lines to cut perfectly to give you that effect. Now, it's nothing that nothing that not one of us could do.
No.
It's just a tip and a technique, and we'll go through that, which I think is really important. What you've also got in here, as well as the fancy hundreds of cutting line hard work die, you've got a big circle nesting die so that you can create the dome. You've got a fabulous scallop so you can create the plate for the dome to sit on. Then you've got a little tag so you can write a message if it's a gift. You've got this little die here which will create a stopper for you should you need it. And then we've got the hard work little stopper, and that creates the bit that stands up inside, which means you can stand your dome up, which is absolutely great. So you've got your worker die in there as well. So you get all of those, and I'm going to show you how to use and give you the top tips. Not just that, but with the showstopper, Is it with the showstopper or the separate?
Yeah, showstopper.
Okay.
Yep.
You've got this fabulous Time for Tea pad because we knew that you would want to create all of your own, and I've got some great ones to show you. But we thought you'd also want some pre-done for you so that you can just get on with the joy of really having fun doing it. So we've given you in this pad the plate with all of the sweet treats on. That's for the base.
Right.
And then we've given you the decorative pieces in mirror image so that you can put them at either side of the little stopper. We've given you the decorative tag, and we've given you the little worker pieces, the stoppers, all on one sheet. And you don't even need to die cut them because they're all pre-die cut for you.
Lovely.
You're just going to pop them out. You have got in here 5 designs, and you've got 4 sheets of each design. So there are 20 full of those dome cards in there, of those dome creations, 20 of them in this pad. Now, if you absolutely adore this pad and you never want to be without it, then we have given you on the reverse the QR code, which means you can scan this, go to the website, and you can print these 5 designs again as many times as you like. Brilliant. So you will never be without any of these designs ever again because you've got your QR code and you can print them out. Now, of course, if you want to get yourself a couple of pads, you've got them on the superior paper that we print them on that. It's almost a thin cardstock. And you've got them all pre-die cut for you. When you print them yourself, you're going to have to get your scissors out and fussy cut, aren't you?
Yeah.
So if you want to have the pre-die cut pieces, where you don't have to do that, then you might want to grab another pad to your order. But if you're happy with fussy cutting, you're just going to scan your QR code and you can keep printing forever. Okay, so that's what you're getting. Okay. Now, let's have a look. I've got the black and white pieces. I don't think you need to see them, do you?
Well, no, not really.
Just that. Ooh,
yeah.
So good. Ooh. Right, okay. Why do I go ooh every time I say that?
I like it.
Ooh, you can't help it. Right, so now let's have a look at some of the different things we can do. These are using the fabulous little pieces that come pre-die cut for you. You can send it flat in an envelope and send it in the post, or you can put it up and display it, and the person who receives it can display it. Just
to say as well, if you want to see how to make an Envelobox envelope for these, go back to launch with Sarah because she made a gusseted envelope.
Did
which
she?
I think might be down there.
There it is here, this one.
Yep, so she showed you how to do that in launch earlier on. There it is.
This one?
Yep. And she's used the embosser with the song.
Oh, she has?
On the flap, yep.
She has. Did she do the song right?
Sort of. She did like a high note at the end, but she sang the words right.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So yes, there we go. So go back to the launch show, and that's a brilliant little deep Envelobox to send that.
Yeah.
That's a good shout, Sarah. I like here on the top of this one, you can see you can even use your beautiful patterned papers.
Oh, yes.
So, you know, when that gets sent and you can see those gorgeous papers in that My Special Papers box today, then you can use those and they just add a little bit of something else extra fancy when you're putting that together. It's really lovely. You can get really creative. So this one's been done with one of our Halloween pads, which is fabulous. I love this one. It's had a little spider put on the top of the little holdy bit there.
Look in the middle.
And then you've got your little boo and pumpkin in there, which is so cool. Little ghosts all around the base. That's a brilliant little Halloween decoration, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know, I've had Jake find me some of these little strings of LED lights. And I mean, I have no idea if it's going to work because I haven't tried it before now. You know I love to try things live on air. Yeah. So I thought, you know, I'm going to try and put some little LED lights and want to make a little hangy decoration.
Lovely.
Because imagine having those all hanging for Halloween with little things inside, especially if you've got some little LED lights in there. I thought that would look really fancy.
Yeah, really cool.
So we'll have a look at that. So you can do that. You can cut all of your other types of fancy cards. This is a lovely fancy mirror card on there with sentiments on for Christmas. And we've got our little penguin guy in there. That's the little tag, little snowflake on top of the little pulley up piece. They're just so cool, Ben. They're very different.
So because you've got the pole, as it were, to put in, you can use whatever die cuts and characters that you got from other collections to pop in the dome, yeah?
Any die cut, any collection that you've got at home that you've been collecting over the years, because we've given you the scalloped plate, the exact size round piece, the worker for the dome, the little stand to put it up. So all you have to do is decide what you want to put on the bottom and what you want to put on the stand.
Yeah.
And that can be any of the collections that you've got at home at all, and it's going to work an absolute treat. They're just fantastic. They are such fun, Ben. They really are.
Yeah. A couple of questions and some lovely comments as well. Thank you to Sandra. Says, I love the time for tea. Like you, Ben, when I saw this, I thought, yes, I need it. It's just, I mean, it's been a brilliant birthday, don't get me wrong, but this one sort of piqued my interest because it's just so unique, very different. Hello, everyone from Minnesota, says Marley and Kajawa. I should be working, but I need a break to watch my favourite craft demonstrator and presenters. Thank you. Louise Ditch joins us. Sandy's bought the scissors on my way to Platinum Plus. Paul Prince is in. Mary Shaw says, I have to say I love it when Rick watches the shows with me. When we are chatting in the morning, he said the papers were so great, I should buy 2 more boxes. Best partner in the world ever. Sandra says, I love the time for tea. Connie says, very unique. Can't wait to see what folk come up with to use this die. We had some suggestions from you earlier, actually, so keep those coming. Let us know how you're going to use yours, what characters or designs you're going to put inside the dome. That is an amazing die, says Catherine. Can't wait to get mine and the pad. There's still individual pads available in the US, Johnny? There are, aren't there? Yeah, so you can get the showstopper, which is everything Leann's shown you. Then obviously you're going to get the digital download with the QR code in the back. But if you want the ease of being able to pop them out of the pads, you might want to add a few more pads in there. This is the most intricate die I have ever seen from CC, says Jane. And Tara says a QR code is just wonderful to have with our pads. Thank you so much. Do you want a couple of quick questions?
Sure.
So Jay Presley's wondering how difficult it would be to put a die-cut sentiment on the actual dome. So could you affix that onto the dome in a way or not really?
That would stop the spring action. So I think what you're going to do for a sentiment is this. So here's a card here, example. You could put your sentiment onto the little tag that hangs around the little stopper there. There's a space for you to stick it. If you put your sentiment on here, it's going to glue some of them flat and still. Yeah. So it'll not all stretch up evenly, it'll just get stuck. But what you can do is that.
Ah, yes. Very good idea.
Yeah, so there's nothing to stop it.
It's got a solid base, don't you?
Yeah, it's got a solid flat bottom.
Yes.
A bit like me.
Could you use vellum with this, is Erica's question.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And on that note as well, so if you can use vellum, you can obviously then use a lighter weight cardstock, which Jessica is asking. She's asking as well, could you then stamp on it or heat emboss?
Heat emboss I wouldn't do because the molten liquid, the molten powder is going to stick some of those tiny little cuts together and then it won't stretch. But you can certainly cut one and then stamp on it, or you can do your circle, cut out this big circle die, stamp your design, put your worker die on top, cut it out.
Okay.
You could do that.
Thank you, Kathy, who says, I've just got the showstopper. Good work. And one more question, then we'll get into this with Leann. This is a good question. What is the maximum height of piece that could go underneath the dome?
Right, okay, so that depends on, when I hold that thought, when I do this demonstration, we'll talk about that.
Okay, Benita, we'll do that. Questions, requests, comments, keep them flying in. We're very busy tonight for this launch day. So yes, keep shopping, keep talking, and we're going to have a fun hour and a half and keep watching. Right, let's get into this. Let's see how easy it is, because you've got some tips for us, Leann, haven't you?
I have got some tips for you. And if you follow the tips, it's going to work perfect every single time.
Marvellous.
Okay, so we're going to start by using the pad first.
Yep.
And then we're going to do a couple of our own and just get really creative. But let's go with it as it comes to you, so you can see what you need to do. So you're going to flick through your pad and choose a design that you like.
Oh.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one, or I like that one. Or I like that one. This one?
Well, that one.
Which cake, Jamie? Which cake, pet? This one.
I like that one.
You like that one. Yeah. Do you like this one, Ben?
That was my second favourite to the one just behind it.
Which one was?
Like, the blue, that one. That one. Yeah. No, that's a bit posh, that, wasn't it?
It is. It's a bit posh, that one, isn't it?
What do they call that? Spode?
It's spode.
Yeah.
It begins with a W.
Yeah.
Wedgwood.
Yeah, Wedgwood.
Should we do this one then?
Yeah, because we're feeling posh, aren't we?
We're feeling posh.
Yeah,
well, we are posh, Ben. Not feeling posh.
Oh, yeah, we are posh. Yeah, obviously. Very, very posh.
Ben, we're posh.
What?
So we're going to take out the whole sheet from the pad. and you get 4 of each of the 5 designs. So you see 20 pieces, 5 designs, 4 of each. And then you've got all of your bits that you can, that are die cut out and you can pop out. So they're going to pop out, no problem at all. And so you've got your base, you've got your 2 little teapots, that will be your mirror little topper in the centre, and we've even die cut the centre of the handle so that you can see through. I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Here's my handle.
Here's my handle. Here's my spout. When I hear the teacups, hear me shout. Tip me up and pour me out. Oh.
The songs, Chivers tunes.
Yeah, Chivers tunes. I'm a little teapot. Right.
Absolute banger, that
then we've got that lovely little tea bag there that we can use as a tag. We've got a happy birthday to you topper. I wonder if Pitbull would do I'm a little teapot if I asked him.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
That was the most uncool demonstration of that ever from me.
I don't think mine was much better, to be honest.
Yeah. Right. And then what you're going to do is find the colour that you want to do your, if you want to add a scallop base to it, and what colour you would like your dome to be.
Yes.
So I have got one of our fabulous matte card packs here. So we can just have a little flick and decide what colour we think goes with, if we do. And if we don't like any of these, I think that might be a bit dark, that blue. That's not doing it for me. So we're going to put that to one side. And we're going to get another one out and see if we like any in here better.
This will go through the MIDI, Christine, won't it? Because did Sarah do that earlier? I'm sure she did. Oh, she showed it fit through but didn't do a demo. I'm sure.
Let's have a look.
We'll have a quick look.
I think I need to find the folder. If Jake could find me the cutting folder for a MIDI, I'll have a look.
We'll double check that for you.
Because I'm going to double check that. I think it might be a bit tight.
Okay.
And then also, guys, I'm just going to say the things I'm going to show you to make sure that this works. My gut is you're going to need an electronic machine.
Right, yeah. Oh, yes.
For the pressure. But let me show you and then we'll talk about that in a second. And you know what? I'm very willing to get one of those folders and put that through and let's see if it can work. And then you know, don't you? Right, so we've got here, we've got lemon, we've got mint, we've got lilac. I like the lilac. Should we go lilac? Okay, let's go lilac. And we've got lilac pearl or lilac linen. We like the pearl. It's adding a little bit of extra je ne sais quoi.
You got a new one.
Okay. Ooh, I'm lucky. Thank you. Right, so let's see. Right, it's just say in. So I'm happy to run that through the MIDI today. Once I've shown you how to do it on the electronic machine. But here's the thing. You can fit that in, but you're not going to fit that in or that in.
Right.
So the big circle that needs to go around it, that's hanging out the folder.
Right, that's no good. I think we're going to say best results is an electronic machine, isn't it?
I think we're going to say that, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's not good. That's not going to be a
There's
happy
no point trying to fudge it, is there?
No, you don't want to fudge it. Right. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to cut, first of all, the scalloped base for my plate, which is going to be this one. And then we're going to cut the dome, which is this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to cut my 12 by 12 piece of card diagonal to get maximum usage out of it, because obviously I can't do it side by side. I left here yesterday the big pair. When I left yesterday, there was a big pair of scissors, my favourites.
Yeah.
They're not there.
Well, it can only be Sarah. Oh, actually, no, Liam's been doing a bit of work, hasn't he? Oh, Jamie's got a pair in the gallery, bizarrely.
There we go. We're probably better not have them if they're a bit gunky.
No, you guys keep that pair in the gallery.
I'll manage with these.
You're not really selling it to us, lads.
Right. We're going to just trim the edges off. And what you're going to do with your spare bits? You're going to
keep them.
Keep them.
For your family dies.
For your family dies. You're going to put them in your bit box and they're going to be for your family dies.
Yeah.
So we've got that one ready and then we're going to get this one ready.
Denise has joined us from Ipswich. Just joined as I've been sorting green tomatoes, she says.
Oh, I like a green tomato salsa.
Oh, do you?
Very nice. A green tomato salsa is very delicious. I'm having Marks and Spencer's meal deal tonight.
What you do?
Marks and Spencer's meal deal.
Oh, is that when you get a free bottle of wine?
I think so. I think you get, well, I don't know if it's free, but it's included in the price.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea which one I'm getting because Mr. C has been left in charge of the choices.
Is that good or bad?
Look, it's never bad with Marks and Spencer's.
No, it's true.
So it's going to be good. Whenever.
I always do that for Laura on Valentine's if I can't be bothered to cook. You know, it's £20, isn't it? Whatever it is. And you get your main, your starter, and your dessert, and then a side and a bottle of wine. 20 quid.
It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do them when I just can't be bothered.
Right, yeah.
It's just, I can't be bothered. Get a Marks' meal deal. Yeah. So I'm going to cut the scallop. So I've put everything together there now. And I've got the white plate, my shim and the white plate. Because this is not a detailed die, it's just a little bit of a scallop, you probably do not need your magnetic shim in there. So I haven't bothered putting it in. If I put it through and it hasn't cut, I'll put it in. But remember, when you're using the Gemini 2, you only put in the amount of pressure you need to cut the die you're cutting. You don't go with the maximum all the time. So if we check this, I reckon that's going to have cut, yes, absolutely fine, no magnetic shim.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's the start of my top tips to you in terms of working with this collection and only using the pressure you need when you're cutting the bits you need. So that's the base and that will get stuck on there. I'm liking the lilac, I think that's really pretty.
Yeah.
So we'll put that to one side. And now we're going to start cutting, we're going to cut this first, which is the circle, ready for the dome. So again, a circle die on its own. It'll be the same when I do the nesting dies with you on Sunday. If it's a very simple shape and there's not loads of intricacy, you take plates out. You don't need the maximum pressure in there. So I haven't got the magnetic shim in there. I've just got the 2 cutting plates and the frosted shim, and that's how easy that's popped out. Didn't even need to do anything to it.
Yes.
And then I can pop that die to one side. That's my waste card. And this is the piece that I'm going to cut this worker die out of now. Okay, so this is what everybody wants to see. Now, I'm going to do it first without the metal shim.
Yes.
And talk to you about how to do that. If I feel we need to add in the metal shim, we will. But for now, I'm doing it without. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the tack off. My metal, what you call it, that's the word. My white, oh gosh, Leann, my die to my piece of card and to the plate underneath.
Yes.
And then I've got my frosted shim,
yeah,
my magnetic shim and my white shim. Now, what we're going to have to do with this is rotate it several times. Okay. So to know which way you're rotating it, my first top tip for you is to do this.
Genius.
In your plate, okay?
Yes.
And that's going to help you. Now, because of the level of intricacy you need, this is a ridiculously intricate die with hundreds of tiny cut lines which don't cut all the way and leave these tiny little pieces hanging on by a fly's eyelash so that they all stay together and can stretch. That is no mean feat for a piece of card.
Yeah.
So because you've got all of that intricacy and all of that stretch and clever design, you're going to need to cut this more than once. So you're going to rotate it and cut it a couple of times minimum. So to allow you to know which way you started and which way you're rotating, you're going to use Dotty and you're going to do that, and then we'll know where we're rotating.
Clever.
When we come next, okay?
Yeah.
So once you've done that, you're fully prepared. That is my biggest tip for you when you're using this die collection. And then you run it through your machine. No metal in there yet.
And it's a minimum of 2 times it will be?
A minimum.
Right.
Really? And you know what? That's 20 seconds. So it takes maybe a minute to do it a few times. That doesn't matter, Ben, because it's such a beautiful, intricate thing. It's worth that little bit of effort, especially when you're using the Gemini. So now that we've done that once, we're going to move up. So the card will be pushed into the die. You can remove your repositionable tape. You no longer need that.
Okay.
Okay, so we've removed that. Then what you're going to do is keep it pointing the way, don't do that, but just flip it. And just check and have a look and see if all of your lines are cut. And I can see in the middle here, all of my lines are not cut.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now, and that's because you've got lines running horizontal, you've got them running vertical on a curve, horizontal, you've got absolute, I wouldn't even like to count.
No.
I'm going to say there's maybe thousands of cut lines, just a ridiculous amount of cut lines in there. So what we're going to do is rotate it. So if I know that that was the way and I want to rotate it 45 degrees, if I put my hand there and bring that round to there, that's 45 degrees cut. So now I can flip that back and run it through again.
Okay. And then we'll do the same again in a second. You'll be able to see if it's cut through those bits where it didn't cut.
Yes.
And then we might need to go a third time.
We might need to go a third time. We might need to do a fourth time. We might do it 4 times, but it's very, very well worth it. Now, if you've got your metal shim in, then you might only need to do it 2 times. But what I want to show you is, in case you haven't got a metal shim, that how to do it without, and then we'll do it with. And this show, then you'll be able to see both. And I'm happy that we've got the time to do this for you, because it means we can take our time, and when you get this home, you're going to be able to get the best out of it.
You can see already that's cut.
You can see already that that is cut an awful lot more. But I want to do it again.
Yeah.
Rotate, flip.
Oh, the arrow is such a simple tip, but brilliant. I've got to say. A lot of people saying thank you for the tip with the arrow.
It's so helpful.
Yeah.
Now, when you're die cutting, you'll have heard us explain so many times before, when you're die cutting, if you're cutting a die which has a straight up and down line, cuts like that. If you're cutting like a warm knife through butter, if you're cutting a simple shape like this, because you're only cutting over one line, you've seen how easy that was with no magnetic in there. When you're cutting something with multiple cut lines in multiple directions and hundreds of them, you just need to be able to accept that you're going to cut it a couple of times. So we would check again, and I can see that that is hugely improved. But you know, Ben, I'm going a 4th.
One more.
So I'm doing it exactly the same again, and then I'm going to put it through, and then we're going to take it out and have a look. It might be that I look at it and I think, do you know what? I wished I'd put my metal shim in here. And there are many anomalies to this. So this will depend on how old your machine is, how old your plates are, what weight of card you're using, what brand of card you're using, has the card got a finish on it? There are so many different things. It's not always going to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is showing you how to do it and assess based on your card, machine, shims, how to get the best out of it, and then you'll know. I think that looks spot on right now. So to remove it, this is my next top tip. Don't try and do this.
No.
Just go around the edge and ease it away.
Yeah.
And then when that comes out, all of your little lines are cut.
Oh, look at that.
And then all you're going to do is encourage it. So you can see where those lines are, and you're just giving it a little push and a pull, and you can give it a little push away if you want to. You can see that there, pushing it into my hand. That's separating all of those little cut lines.
That is
just
perfect.
give it a little minute.
Yeah.
There we go. And this has worked absolutely. For how many?
421.
Liam has confirmed there's 421 cut lines.
He's had an interesting afternoon.
Hasn't he?
Yeah.
And you can see what
2, 3.
you can see how easy that has worked when you're just pushing that out. And you can see all of the little cut lines there. Just take your time and it will take its shape.
So by doing that housekeeping, you're going to get the best results from this. And like you say, it's an added extra couple of minutes, isn't it? And taking that time to do it. Karen's just said, Leann is brilliant. I always learn so much from her. Thank you for showing the cutting, says Connie. I still have problems with the sandwich. And Susanna says, these remind me of Christmas decorations I used to have as a kid that we hung across the ceiling.
Me too.
Yeah.
And they were in the 70s. There were all sorts of colours.
Yeah, I remember those.
And they were metallic.
Yes,
and they had tassels on them.
Yeah.
And you put big lumps of blue tack on your ceiling.
Yeah. Good old blue tack.
Good old blue tack.
Stacey Lou says, OMG, my birthday collection has been dispatched. Amazing work, CC. And I was thinking, says Mary Shaw, about cutting two of the domes and putting them together without the base to make a decoration with lights. That's a lovely idea.
That's what I'm hoping to show you. I think that's a really lovely idea. Now there's a little cut line that hasn't quite gone. So I think I could have done with the metal shim in here, Ben.
Yeah.
For one of those rotations of cuts. So do you know what? I'm going to do it again because I want to be really honest with you. So we've got a new piece of card. Yeah, a new piece of card. Okay. I want to do it again with the metal shim in. So the edge of my plates and I'm using, it was the thicker card, not that one. It was the pearl one, which is 250 GSM. So a 250 GSM card for me, I am going to need the metal shim in for at least one of my cuts.
Will you just recap the arrow as well? A few people have been asking, apparently. What's the arrow all about?
For the arrow, the arrow is so that you know how to rotate. I'll be doing that again now because we're going to do it all again. Okay. So bear with and you'll see. 1 second.
Thank you to Jennifer, who says, my daughter wants to use this tea time cake die set to make lanterns in her room. I think that's going to be a popular thing to do. Isabel says, good evening. Hello to Tara, says, loving the tunes and all the giggles. Nee Connie joins us from sunny New Jersey. Hello, everyone. It's been what seems like ages since I was able to watch a live launch. Hello to CTV, Leann and my Lord Ben. I love the new set, plus the duet. And Lesser Benson says, loving the show. You guys are too much. Thank you, Ben and Leann from Southern Illinois, where it is a warm fall day. And you touched on this a minute ago, Leann, but Karen's just saying, does it make a difference in the weight of the card and paper that's used with the die? It will do, won't it?
It really will, yes, because of the 400 and how many cut lines?
21.
421 cut lines. It's going to make a huge difference to the weight of the card, and that's what I found because I'm using 250 GSM card here. I need the metal shim, so that will be the thing that helps you hugely. Okay. So you can see I've got my upward pointing arrow, and that is so you know how to rotate this when you need to rotate it round, and you're going to move it round by a quarter, 45 degrees every time you need to rotate it. And if you've got your arrow pointing up, you know the direction you were in and you know how to go 45 degrees. If you haven't got your arrow, you would get lost off and not know where you were rotating to. And that means that you can, you can keep it accurate and you know exactly what you're doing. So I'm going to pop that there and that there. Oh, actually, I need to turn that round because I'm going to use my metal shim.
What is the weight of this card, did you say, that you're using?
The weight of this one is 250.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going on there. And then I've got my metal shim now. And then the rest of my shims. That's a very well loved metal shim. It doesn't matter. If it's nice and wrinkly and it's got loads of cut lines in it, means you're using it and loving it.
Exactly right.
And it doesn't stop it working. I've got one at home which is completely and utterly beat up and unrecognisable, and it still works. Okay, so that has gone through once with the metal shim. And I can already see that that is hugely improved. There we go. So that was there. And so now what I'm going to do is rotate it 45 degrees. Yeah. So if I start there and bring my finger to there, I know that that's 45 degrees. I'm going to do it once more with the metal shim, and then I'm probably going to take the metal shim out.
Do you have to cut the circle out first, says Beverly? Could you not cut them both together?
You could cut them both together if you like. I like to take that out because I'm doing all of the rotating and moving. I just don't want the extra hassle of having 2 dies in there. But if you want to, sure, you can absolutely try to do that. I just find it easier to cut the circle first.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's twice through with my metal, which I'm going to take out now. That's looking so much more precise.
It does, yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
It
so
does.
there it is there. So I'm going 45 degrees again. So that's that finger to there. And then I'm going to flip that over actually, because it needs to face into the cutting plate. And then put the rest of my plates together, put that through. And this will be the third.
What, Darla is just asking, what is the best weight of paper that would work for this?
So I'm going to do another one on 180, and I'm going to do one on my special papers, and that you won't need to do what I'm doing here. This is to show you if you're using a 250 or 300 GSM cardstock, what you're going to have to do. If you're using 180 GSM, 150, 120, you won't need to do anywhere near what I'm doing now. But I know a lot of you really love your heavyweight cardstocks at home, so I wanted to show you if you're doing your 300. This looks so much better.
Yeah, it does.
Your 300 or your like 250 heavyweight paper and cards, what you might need to do, because if you'd got this home and tried it, just one cut on 250 and it didn't work, you'd be like, well, that die doesn't work. It's not the die, it's the fact that it's the design. It's so intricate with 400 and however many cut, like 21 cut lines in there, all in different directions, so that it all hangs on by a fly's eyelash and expands. It's so intricate and so detailed and so technical. There are a couple of things we need to do to get it to work as the user. And I personally think the quality of this design and how beautiful it is, it's worth a little bit of effort.
Yeah.
Right, so that's been through now 4 times, hasn't it? Was it 4 or is it 3?
I think that's the
Three?
third
Okay,
time.
I'm going to do one more then.
Okay.
There you go. And then that means that, so when I'm moving at 45 degrees, what I'm doing is moving the lines into the vertical position 45 degrees at a time, which allows each little bit of this to get cut.
Yeah.
And then having it with the metal shim twice just really improves that bite when you're using it, and it will be absolutely fine. But you know, 20 seconds through, it's a minute, it doesn't matter. There we go. Oh, I've done that twice now. Do as I say, not as I do. Right, so then I'm going round the edges and I'm going to release this. And so see, because this isn't popping out as easy as it did before, can you see how this is obviously cut so much better?
Yeah.
Because each little line is cut. And when you're taking it out of the die, do as I'm doing here.
Just twisting it as you go, aren't you?
Twisting it as I go and easing it up.
Yeah, this is looking
There we go.
much
And then you
better.
just do the little bit of encouragement that you can see, and then you're going to pull it up and it's going to work beautifully.
Yeah.
And all you do is just give it a little bit of a minute, give it a little bit of encouragement, and then it's going to be absolutely stunning.
Ouch has joined us. Beverly says the special papers would work perfectly for this. I mean,
Yes.
absolutely. Match made in heaven. And a lot of people, including Jennifer, saying that she wants to use this to make Christmas decorations. I think you'll be doing a lot of that.
A lot, absolutely. And you can see what I'm doing here is just encouraging those little areas that you can see there, and it's all coming beautifully. So what you're not going to do at any point is just rip it like a band-aid. You're just giving it a little minute and then it will all come apart.
Stacey Lou says, I think we need craft room tours from the demonstrators. I'd love to have a nosy. I suggested that, Stacey Lou, actually, because we did like the through the crafty keyhole, didn't we, back along on the old breakfast show?
We did.
Maybe it's something that we could do down the line. It's certainly something I'd love to do, have a bit of a nosy. Have a look in all of the experts' craft rooms. We've got some more questions coming in. I'll ask them in just a second after we've just seen this finished.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so once you've done that, take your time. What you're going to do now is move over to your flat piece that you've got here, and you're going to use either a wet glue or you're going to use your tape pen. I think I'll just use my tape pen for speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just do my tape pen for speed. So we're going to pop the plate onto the little scallop, so the die cut plate that we've took out of the pad, onto the little scalloped piece that we've cut out with the die that comes in the set. There you go, and that could be with a wet glue, especially if you're going to be keeping it forever. Then we're going to make our little stopper.
Yeah.
So these are going to get stuck back to back. So you've got 2 of them. These are going back to back. So you've got 360-degree design.
But you've got the dies for these as well, haven't you?
Yes, you've got the die, so you can cut your own. If you're making them without the topper pad, there's the die for that.
Perfect.
Yeah, you've got the dies for it. And then we've got the 2 little teapots, which are mirror images. Short and stout, here's my handle, here's my spout. When I hear the teacups, hear me shout.
Tip me up and pour me out.
That was a favourite in our house, along with Wincy Spider.
Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and whoosh, spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. I used to like 3 Blind Mice as well.
Oh, I like 3 Blind Mice. I'll tell you what my Edie likes. Row, row, row your boat.
Don't you down the stream?
Yeah. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream.
Oh, you like that version?
She likes that one.
That is a good one. And then does she scream at the end?
Yeah, I'll not do it for you.
No, don't.
So once you've done that, lots of dotty, and then you sandwich that in between the 2 teapots. You sandwich your little stick in between the 2 teapots.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's that ready. Oh,
you've done. Oh, I meant to say. You've done what Sarah did earlier.
Pudding.
Shouldn't have threaded it through first. I just watched you do it as well.
I did it.
Yeah, make sure you pop that through.
Make sure you put that through first. Luckily, I just didn't do that. Okay, so put that in there and then stick your teapots on it.
Yeah.
That's because I was singing nursery rhymes.
Sorry, that's our fault. Well done, Victorian you. I've got the showstopper. Yeah, you say, yeah. Mimi George says, good morning. This is so cool. My husband thinks it's the best die CC have ever made.
Wow.
Mimi's husband. What's husband's name, Mimi? Lisa Baskerville says, I can't wait to figure out what design I will put inside when I make these. They'll be for birthday, Christmas, Halloween, so many choices. Yeah, it's year round this. Year round.
It really is. Right. So once you've got that in there, that helps you to encourage this up in the areas that you need to encourage it. You can see that there, it's fabulous. Right, now the next thing you're going to do, you've got a very fine line of adhesion round here. So I am going to insist that you use your tacky glue and fine tip glue applicator to go around and just run a small line of tacky glue all around the outside.
Chivs Tunes, Itsy Bitsy Spider, says Tara Baldwin.
Itsy Bitsy Spiders?
Chivs Tunes.
Chivs Tunes.
And Karen McLeod says, Ben, I have a tune to be added to Chivs Tunes. It's called Milwaukee Bay by Nathan Evans.
Milwaukee Bay?
Really happy tune that I'm sure you can assign to a task. Milwaukee Bay is a place in Scotland. I've never heard that or of Nathan Evans, but we can have a listen and maybe add it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once we get that playlist up. We're going to do that next week, aren't we?
I need to do it. We're going to do it next week, yeah. So once you've got your tacky glue all around, oh, can I just say, if you've got any other little bits that you want to add in here, you do it now, because you're about to glue this forever. So then when you've done that, then you take that over and you line it to the edge of your plate, like that, with your tacky glue. And then you give it a rub around, and you're going to give it little pushes. Now, you've got manoeuvrability when you've got your tacky glue, but you've got to wait for it to grab. I think it's hard to run a line of tape pen around there.
Yeah.
And then trying to run the line of tape pen around the scalloped bit, you get bits of glue sticking out, it looks messy. So it's best to just go with your tacky glue, stick that in place, like that. And then you could use a little bit of ribbon if you wanted to. You could use a bit of glue, stick that in place there. It's entirely up to you. The tea bag, the happy birthday tag can get tied on there with a little bit of ribbon if that's what you want as well. I'm just waiting for this to grab because I want to pull it up and show you, but we need to make sure it's fully grabbed. Let's put this pin back in here while we do that.
Be cute for a little girl's tea party in pink, says Sweet Imp. That would be very cute.
It would be very, very cute. Right. Okay, we're good. I think feels a bit grabbed. Doesn't feel like it's moving. But you would leave it plenty of time so that the tacky has tacked, and then you can absolutely see that you can pull that. And if there's a couple of little bits hanging on, just do this a few times and they will release. There you go, there's one just released there. There's another one. So once you've pulled it up a few times and you're ready, then you can pop it away and bring it out, and you've got that brilliant little dome.
I tell you what, it is just brilliant, and I'm so happy that so many of you in the UK bought it, and obviously now we're on the wait list for that. I know loads of you in the US are buying it this evening too. I just think it's going to be one of those things that you'll find, you know, Leann's tips are absolutely brilliant. You should obviously follow those, but you'll find your own knack and you'll follow Leann's tips, and once you've done it once and twice, 3 times, you'll be doing it very, very quickly, and you'll be making these for all sorts of different occasions from all sorts of different collections, because of course, don't forget, you've got your Time for Tea pad, but then you can bring in all your own other papers, and you can bring in all your own other characters for inside that dome as well. Got a few questions which we'll just answer, and then we're going to give you a chance to check out. Nimmy George says, hi Ben and Leann, my husband's name is Les, and he is anxious to meet you both in Dallas. Well, Nimmy and Les, we look forward to meeting both of you as well. It's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. Few little questions. The first one was to do with plates. Now, where has that gone? Oh, yes. So Tara's asking, Leann, says, one of my G2 plates is a little warped and one is flat. I do have metal shims, though. Will my die still cut okay if I rotate, or would I need a new plate?
No, rotate away. You're fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, keep using them. Mine are like bananas at home. I just keep rotating and flipping. They're absolutely fine.
Oh, my tablet's just had a moment. Please hold the line, caller. A question from Ash. Where's it gone? No, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. Ash, can you use linen cardstock for this die?
Yes, beautifully.
We've done that one. We've done that one. Where is the other question? Oh, what? Sally says, why do you put the die upside down on the paper?
Upside down
on the board. Is it just a check? It's a check, isn't it?
I was just checking.
Yeah.
Yes. So as long as your cut lines are facing into a white plate, you can either cut down or you can cut up.
Oh,
it's
right,
entirely up to you.
Yes.
But your cut lines need to be facing into a white plate.
What is the size of the circle, Shelley was asking? I'm sure it was about 6 inches, wasn't it?
6 inches.
Yeah. Oh, and please tell us the day for the new song, Ben, says Connie. I think it's going to be Monday, I think. I'm not here. Monday, confirmed. What's the day for the bloopers reel? Later in the week. I've seen that, and it's very funny.
Is it? Am I on it?
Yes, I think you are. I want to say you are. I don't want to ruin it, but the way it's been done is very... I don't want to ruin it because it's done really, really cleverly. And the song, I think it's okay. I think it's okay from my part, but what the guys have done with the video is absolutely brilliant. It's a bit of a look back over the years, and it's called "We're Here to Inspire." That's the name of the song. There you go. There's an exclusive for you. Exclusive. I've not told anyone that yet. I've told you now. This is so cool and so versatile, says Jane. Can hardly wait to get mine to have a play. And we're going to have a break. I tell you what, anything else you want to know, anything else you want to see, if you've got any questions, fire those our way, please. But get your goodies tonight. Take advantage. If you haven't got these yet and you want 350 bonus points, 6-inch snips, the deal on that ends at midnight wherever you are. So time is running out for our UK viewers. And we'll come back with more fun and education in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.
Hi everybody, I am Cindy A. Lewis. I do have a YouTube channel, but that's not why I'm here today. I'm here because I do love Crafters Companion products and Crafters TV and Sarah Davies. I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV, on all the scheduled shows. I've learned and so much inspiration from the all the shows. I appreciate the Angel Policy using the inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own. And Sarah, I'm so glad you're back and fully in charge. I'm so happy about that. You could really sell ice to those in the North Pole. As you can see, all these bins back here are dies and stamps from Crafter's Companion, almost all. Those markers are all Spectrum Noir markers in the back. And these bins are all full of your kits, all the kits, like Sarah's signature kits and the different ones. So I keep them all together. And then down there are all, let's see, those are all in those bins, Christmas dies and stamps, mostly from Crafter's Companion. And I just have to say, I'm so happy that you are here and out there for all of us to inspire us. So thank you so much for letting me be a part from Little O, Oklahoma, USA.
Crafter's Companion began with a single idea and a passion for creativity. To 20 years, it is time to celebrate.
"20 years of crafting, sharing and inspiring each other."
And guess what? We're only just getting started.
We've loved sharing tools, tips, and a whole lot of sparkle.
But the best part is sharing it all with you.
From card making and scrapbooking,
To stamping, sewing, and so much more, we've done it together. We couldn't have done it without you, our amazing community.
Thank you for making this journey so special.
Here's to 20 years of creativity and friendship.
And here's to the next 20. Let's celebrate.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you for checking out. I wasn't planning to get this dice, says Cara, but after watching Leann's demos, I just couldn't pass it up. Thank you so much for showing us all how to use these. Deb Sneary says, I ordered this earlier along with a few other things. Love this die. Got a couple of questions before we get back into it. A question from Denise. Denise was wondering whether this would work cutting acetate, Leann.
Going to be a challenge. So I think construction acetate, definitely not. A lightweight acetate, I'm willing to give it a go if we've got a sheet. We can have a go. If it's a very lightweight acetate, like an inkjet printable one, but not the construction acetate.
Okay. And Bonita says, Leann, would a fabric plate instead of the metal shim make the cuts in less run through the machine?
Don't try and rush it, because what you'll end up doing is tearing all the little cuts. Remember, every single one of those tiny little lines is a cut line, 421 of them.
Yeah.
So by putting that extra pressure in there, all you're going to do is tear through, because remember, not only the lines, but then how they're hanging on. If we look here at the crossover, You can see where they're crossing over.
Yeah.
The tiny little bits of card that are left behind, where those cut lines cross over, what creates the spring.
Yeah.
If you tear them, it's not going to work. So, yeah, you definitely don't want to tear them. And just by putting loads of extra pressure in, it's just going to tear them. The quality and the ingenuity and the impressive nature of that, it's worth just doing your rotations.
Thank you, Jane Adams, for your nightly joke. Says, hey, Ben and Leann, did you hear about the cement truck that collided with the prison van?
I did not.
The police have advised all motorists to be on the lookout for hardened criminals. Because it was cement. So
it's a good one. I like that one.
No, there haven't been any jokes.
A little snort there.
What was that? Well, yeah, I thought you snorted then.
It was a little snort.
It's been so nice to see Leann crafting, says Jane. We need to see her more often. I know she is super busy, but her tips and tricks have been fantastic. That's Jane.
Jane, thank you. I really appreciate that. So kind.
Right, I think we are up to speed. These double candle burns should show up on the blooper reel, says G. Marie. All right. I don't know who's going to light the candle tonight in about 50 minutes' time, because we're both culpable for that, aren't we?
We are. We've got form.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had an email.
Yeah, there was an email. Finished off with kind regards. You know what that means?
An email with kind regards on.
You know what that means? Yeesh.
It means behave yourself. I mean, it was generic to lots of people, but we know who it was aimed at. I've only done it once.
The dye is ingenious, says Jennifer. I think vellum would be lovely, says Mo. Michelle Vale says, hello, crafty friends, tuning in between painting a room. And I have to watch all the shows now, says Connie, because Ben is always dropping secrets. I know I'm not. Ben's always dropping secrets. He isn't. Oh, you joke around.
He's not.
I don't do that. I don't tell you and let you in on stuff.
No, I know that you wouldn't do that, Ben.
No, I never do that. I
trust you.
Yeah, never
I'd have
ever.
to put my disappointed face on.
Yeah, exactly. So. Be another email coming now. Quick question. I love these questions, and I love this when Leann's in. Stacey Lou's saying, how did this idea come about, Leann, for this particular set?
Well, it was one of my design team's idea.
Oh, okay.
And I think they might have seen something mass-produced, like in a very difficult mass-produced way, and loved it and thought, wouldn't it be brilliant if people didn't have to pay £10.50 for that, and they could just make their own hundreds of times.
Yeah.
So they set about.
Karen says, Leann is excellent at explaining things and always takes her time. She's not afraid to admit mistakes and redo things, and is willing to try our ideas. I love her. That's Karen Wilde.
Thank you, Karen. I'm just here to make things easy for you. And if we're not fully transparent with that, then when you get it home, you're not going to have the best experience. So this is the test bed here. And what we're going to do is try it and then do whatever we can to help you when you get it home, just to have a brilliant time with it.
And of course, we're then still here for you. If you do get it home and for whatever reason you need it or more inspiration, or you come across a stumbling block, we're then here and you can come back to the shows after and ask the questions and we can help you then. You're on the naughty list, Ben, says Alison. I know, usually am, you know, but it's fine. I'll just smile sweetly. I'll get myself off it very soon. Right, we are going to do some more with this. Don't forget, about half an hour away from picking our winner in the show, who's going to light the candle. If you want to be in with a chance of winning yourself a voucher to spend with us, just comment, say hello, ask a question, let us know what you're up to, that kind, you know, chat along with us. We'll pick a winner in about half an hour's time. Right, Leann, what are we doing next?
Okay, I'm going to try and put through the LED lights.
Oh, brilliant.
Because I think that would be really cool.
Yes.
Right. So I've got, what was that?
I don't know. Ventriloquist.
I don't know where that came from, but never mind.
Got a look here. Got a look here.
Right, so I've cut out, I don't know. It's because I'm excited about my M&S meal deal.
Yeah.
I'm easy pleased. I'm a cheap date.
I've got risotto tonight, so I'm happy as well.
Exactly. M&S meal deal, glass of wine, celebrity traders. I'm living my best life.
That is the best Friday night ever, isn't it?
Absolutely,
How
it
things
is.
change over the years,
How things change. Back in the day, I would have had my 3-inch stilettos on, my little skirt, my top, and no coat.
That's it.
No coat. You were strong, made of strong stuff, but not now. I have my scarf on, my coat on, a jumper on, my boots on.
Yeah.
Right, I've cut the scallop from a lovely piece of pearl cardstock. That's going to be my base. And then I've took from the My Special Paper box one of my favourite papers.
Oh, yes.
I love this, and I'm thinking this is going to make a really lovely magical lamp for a little girl's bedroom.
Oh,
You could do
yes.
it Christmas, you can do it Halloween, but this is going to be like fairy, lovely, twinkly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it'll work. I've never tried it.
I'm sure it will.
We'll find out in a minute, won't we? I've had this idea since I first seen these things. I was like, oh, imagine. And then I haven't tried the Imagine. I'm trying it for the first time with you. Right, so in the middle of here now, or not even in the middle, somewhere around here, I need a hole for the fairy light.
Right.
So I've got my Japanese screw punch.
Oh, yeah, I saw you use that the other day.
Yes, so,
Handy
and
tool.
this is why I've got this mat, and then
Yeah.
I'll move this in a minute. So I can see that about 1/2 inch in, because it's going to stick there, about 1/2 inch in is where I need the hole. So if I come in to about here, I mean, I could do it in the middle. I could use that as a guide. I'm going to do it in the middle. Well, I'm not putting a centrepiece in. Me and Jamie are having a lovely conversation now.
Yeah.
Me and Jamie are having a chat.
But it doesn't normally sit right in the centre, though, does it? When you, like,
I'm
stand
going to put
up?
it off centre.
Yeah.
Okay, I've changed my mind. I'm doing it here, right? I'm doing it here. And then if it doesn't work here, we'll
Think it.
reassess.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hole's going in. Perfect. So
Right.
that's my Japanese screw punch out the way. That's where my hole is. And that's there. Right, so now what I need to do is cut the lantern top. And I'm also going to need to cut, you're quite right, Jamie, the standy up bit. I am going to need that. Okay, so to cut the lantern top, I need the circle. And I'm going to cut that out first. So let's put this through. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Have we got the ability to dim the lights when this demo comes off? Oh, can you not do it? Oh, you're in the gallery, aren't you? So you can't do it now. Ah. We've got a question from Jennifer. She says, Ben and Leann, I love you both, but I have a question that hasn't been answered. Do you think you'll be able to get in more of the stencil swirls, florals and feathers, please?
Is that the one that launched with the pearl paste? If there should be a wait list for that. Have a look on the website.
Okay. Oh, and I'm getting dinner comments coming through. What are you having for your Friday dinner? Fish and chip Friday for Denise.
Oh, nice. I like a fish Friday. My granddaughters love a fish Friday.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you have one last week?
We did.
Yeah. Can't believe that's a week ago.
A week, I can't believe it. Fish Friday, they love. Right, so we're going to do this on the piece of My Special Paper. I'm going to run it through once with all of the plates in, and then I'm going to turn it round and do it with the metal shim if I think I need it.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, I've took my arrow out. Because when I had it going through before, I didn't want it getting caught in the... It was on the top plate, and I didn't want it getting caught in the mechanisms, so I took it off, so I'll put it back. There we go.
I'm sure somebody commented, like, could you stick that on the back of the die cut, or would that affect things? The arrow?
No, yeah, you could actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could if you wanted.
Yeah.
Why not? You could actually just sharpie your arrow on there.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt it.
You do you.
Yeah, you do you. As long as you've got an arrow somewhere, you're golden.
Rosalind's just had salmon and shrimp in the air fryer. Going to make some potatoes and spinach after the show.
Air fryer, Ben.
Not yet. Not yet. Might get one for Christmas.
You'll save a lot of money on electric and everything. Oh, that's really cut well. Right, I don't think I'm going to need the metal in there. So I'm just going to rotate that. What is that?
Oh, what is
Bit
that?
of muck. There we go. And then I've rotated it, so it's
Yep.
going through again.
Jane having leftovers for dinner tonight, which is wonderful because I don't have to cook. I love a leftover meal.
Do you know what I love more? I love a Sunday dinner the next day warmed up, or a Christmas dinner warmed up on Boxing Day, more than on the day itself.
Yeah, I agree.
I've done that again.
Oh.
I'm such a bad crafter. Right, I think that looks...
You terrible crafter.
Terrible crafter. I think that looks... I'm going to do one more. I think I'm only going to need 3. Done one more rotate. And I haven't needed the metal for this because this is the paper out of the My Special paper box.
Jennifer says there isn't a wait list for the stencils. Would it not be a wait list for the pearl paste with the stencils though, rather than the stencils on their own? I think, potentially.
I hope it works. The anticipation. Right.
I thought you said the anticipation then.
Sorry?
The anticipation, I thought you said then.
Oh, anticipation.
Anticipation.
So remember, you're easing in from round the outside. You're not pulling it off like a sticky plaster. Right, I can see that, and this is the great thing there, that bit there wasn't cut.
So you just
so
smooth
it's going back in. So you can smooth it back down and put it back in. Because I didn't peel the whole thing away.
Yeah.
I can see that they've all settled back into their spaces. Oh.
Dinner is tacos for Susan B. Connie Peltier says the birthday week has gone by so fast. We're doing it for the next week as well. It's not. We don't finish today. We're doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We've got another whole week of it yet, so don't worry about that. And also, bye. I don't know. Liam's just gone. I don't know if it was in this show, but I forgot to mention earlier. I think it was Karen was asking. Did I hear somewhere that free shipping is finishing? If you did, you heard wrong. We're keeping on with free shipping until the end of birthday, so fear not. Free shipping is still a thing up until the end of play next Friday.
That's better.
Yep.
So you're going to just peel it out from the outside in. You're not rushing it like a sticky plaster. You're taking your time and just encouraging it out so you can see how that's stretching.
Oh, yeah. That looks like a proper job, that one. It's just a little twist and pull, isn't it?
Little twist and pull.
Yeah. Yeah,
it looks beautiful on that paper. Beautiful.
Booty.
Just a little one there. Like a Bernard Matthews turkey. Beautiful. Can you remember that advert?
Oh, Bernard Matthews?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
That's it. There we go.
Oh, Bernard.
Right. Here we go. Right. So now then, because that's there, I'm going to just cut my little... this twice. Oh, you dropped it. Oh. Here we are. I'm going to have it on the same colour as the base.
Okay.
And do you know, I might be able to get 2 once.
All right.
So we're going to try.
Hi to Fiona. Says we bought an air fryer to save using the oven. Hubby does all the cooking, so it sat on the worktop for months before he used it. We're on our second air fryer with 2 drawers, and that gets used every day. Is that the maximum amount you have in an air fryer? 2, or can you get a 3-drawer fryer? Oh, you can get a bigger one, can you?
I think I might have seen a 3-drawer one.
Wow.
I got one of the round Ninja ones, which does pressure cooking, steaming. It does it. I love it so much. Love it. But I do regret not having the drawers.
Oh,
I
so
think
you
the
only got one
next
drawer?
time, well, it's not even a drawer. It's just like a round cylindrical pan plate thing.
Ah.
It's great. But I think I would like 2 drawers. And actually, the people who, those people,
yeah.
they have one now where the drawers are stacked on top of each other, so it doesn't take all your bench.
Do you remember back in the day, because I remember these from shopping TV, do you remember when halogen ovens were a thing?
Yeah, I had one.
They were so popular.
We've got them here in the kitchen. Christina's got 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say they were probably like 10, 15 years ago.
They were popular.
I used to sell those by the truckload, I did, on Telly TV. Halogen ovens.
I had one and it exploded.
No way.
Yeah, terrified the life out of me, Ben.
Really? Where did you get that from? Or maybe don't say.
Sorry?
I was going to say, where did you get that from? But maybe don't say.
No.
No.
Right, I'm going to use my stick upside down, right? So we've been putting it in like that, haven't we? And then putting something on to create a stopper. But because I just want to lift this up and I don't want to create a stopper, I just want to lift it up so you can see the fairy lights. I'm going to use it back to front.
Oh, that's the way then. Like you could create that as a little dress for if you've got like a princess die.
Yes.
You could use that to stick your princess onto.
Yes, absolutely. Little ballerina on there.
Ballerina, yeah.
Ladies through the ages.
Yes.
My family dies.
Yes.
Little body on there.
I love that.
Lovely dress, princess, fairy wings.
Boom.
Absolutely. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my battery thing. Do they work? Right, so this is going to stick. Oh, I've been so good up there. I didn't want to tangle them.
It's like Christmas, isn't it?
Right, typical fairy lights. Right, so, stop it. Do you know I was being so good? Tangle free. Oh, there we go.
You've done it, yeah.
There we are, tangle free. Right, so now what we're going to do with these is through that hole that I've just... Who knew I was... Oh, hang on. What's happened there? It's got a mind of its own. You can come back. Right. Who knew I was just going to try this randomly tonight? I don't know. I didn't plan this, Ben. I just thought...
When did you decide to do it? Just before the show or
when
in the
we were
show?
like 5 minutes before the show.
Oh, well.
I just said, Jake, have you got any little fairy lights anywhere?
Oh, so he happened to have them in the library, did he?
Yeah, he had them stashed somewhere. Right, because I want this little switch on, switch off to be underneath, because you're not going to be able to get inside when you've glued it all together.
Yeah.
I'm going to feed the fairy lights up the hole.
Right. Thread them all through, yeah.
Okay, so they get fed up through there. That bit's going to get stuck under here.
Yeah.
That's your switch on, switch off. These bits now need to be wound in here. Randomly.
Will you stick those down somehow, or are you just
No, I'm going to let them free flow.
Okay.
I'm going to let them live their best explosive life. So I'm just winding them round. Oh, that's another one. Wind the bobbin up, the bobbin up. Wind the bobbin up. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again. Wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to the window, point to the door. Put your hands together, 1, 2, 3. Put your hands upon your knees. That's another easy favourite. She also likes Little Peter Rabbit's Got a Fly Upon His Nose.
I don't know that one.
Oh, I have to show you the action. Right, I'll stick this and then I'll show you it.
Okay. I'll
do the demo first and then I'll do
the first bit goes like, to be honest with you.
Oh, Jake's waiting to drop the lights. Sorry, Jake. I mean, I could just keep him there till 5 to 7.
Where is he? In the other gallery?
He's in the other gallery waiting to drop the lights.
Have you got my walkie-talkie?
So we've got tacky glue. And then we're going to tuck them all in. Tuck them all in.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is the tricky bit. Get that over there so that they're encapsulated inside.
Yeah.
Get
Boom. Get in there, you little fairy light. Get right in there.
They're in. That's sticking out. You can get back in there. Right. Ooh, look. Right, okay, so that's around there like... Oh, man.
What's the matter?
I forgot me thingy, bobber.
Oh.
Hang on, it's all right. It's tacky glue.
Yeah. Wiggle it in. Wiggle it.
Just a little bit.
I want to see
Chips,
you wiggle it.
They're starting to escape.
Oh, yeah.
They can get back in. Get in. There. Stop it. It's got a little mind of its own, that one.
Well, we've got this one little light. Like
one little light poking out.
Poking out,
in.
yeah. Get in there. There's always one, isn't there, eh?
There's always one.
Get back. Get back to where you once belong.
There. Right, and then I'm going to put something on here to stop that falling back inside. I'm going to get something to stick along here. Maybe it's a bit of ribbon.
Right.
Tie a bit of ribbon up. I'm going to get some ribbon.
I have the Ninja Stack 2 drawer, says Linda. Use that daily. Haven't turned on the oven in a long time. It does everything. Leann Chivers, you need the stack one. Saves on counter space. Cleo says, I wasn't going to buy the showstopper, but... ... And my air fryer, says Tara Wade, has 2 large trays and came with a rotisserie basket. Great for the French fries. Jennifer says, my daughter's going to make this lantern for her room in Halloween. Papers from CC. It's going to look beautiful with the lights, says Bridget. And Tara says, the gemstone effect paper is stunning with this die set. I'm so happy that I've got both coming. I'm going to be like a kid in a sweet shop when they arrive. And Fred says, I've never heard that song. It's always a tutorial session on Crafters TV. Wind the bobbin up. Yes, you might not want or need this info, but it comes free of charge.
Free of charge. Right, a little bit of ribbon on there is going to stop that folding back inside. You take time to fold a prettier bow than I have. There we go. We're ready. Hang on. I'll tell you when. I'm just making sure it's stuck.
Tell me when. Will I see you again?
Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed this because it's taken a bit longer than I thought.
I've loved it.
Right, hang on, not quite.
Okay, you just
Stop being premature, boys.
Yeah, boys.
Good grief, boys. Right.
Helen,
You're going to use some 3D glue gel
Yes.
to stick this under here. So imagine I have. I want it to be supported. Right, I want a piece of red liner tape.
Can I just say my favourite comment of the night is from Helen, who's just said, I can see, I don't know why just in the UK, but I can see some of you in the UK wearing these as fascinators. Love the day at the races. Stick one on your head. Marvellous.
Stick one on your head.
Field races, off we go.
On your head, mate.
Oh dear.
Now, my nemesis, the red liner tape.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get your pokey tool. Or scissors. They're 350 bonus points today, Leann, did you know?
What?
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Get ready, Jake.
You ready?
Can we? I used to do the Christmas light switch-ons when I worked on the radio, so should we do it like I used to do back in the day? Right, are you ready? You ready in the gallery? Okay, the light switch on. Lights are going on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hang on, I've lost my switch.
Ah.
Hang on.
Hey!
It's unglued there because I haven't left it to dry long enough. But look, so you could put a couple of sets in. You might want to put more than one set in there, or you might want a little bit of a longer set. But you can also stick a little pokey tool in there and pull them up a little bit further. But there we go.
That is so cool. I can understand why. I've already had comments of people saying they're going to use these as little night lights, hanging them in the kids' rooms.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. There you go.
Love the lights.
Took longer than I thought, Ben.
They were brilliant. Well, it was worth seeing. It was so worth seeing. Loving the lights idea, says Louise. Love the demo, says Susan B. And all the demos have been amazing. Leann and the team have truly done them justice, says Crafty Stacey Lou. And Ash Cambo says, Ascot, here we come. I mean, imagine if you had a light up one as well. That would be, wouldn't it? Brilliant. Ladies' Day. Marvellous. Right, we're going to have a short break. When we come back, we're going to have about 25 minutes or so left. And in that time, we need to pick ourselves a winner. We have to get the candle lit. What else do you want to see? What else do you want to know? Fire those questions in. We will be looking through with Leann the My Special papers. We've got a few of those still left, by the way, in the UK as well. So if you haven't yet picked those up, still got the offer on today only for the buy one set, get a second set with 10% off. So if that is something of interest, then get your skates on in the UK because stock is dwindling. US, we've got more stock, but obviously you've only got up until midnight wherever you are. So let's take a break. We will come back in about 4 or 5 minutes time with the final part of tonight's launch day show. We'll see you in a mo.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community. I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends. And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials. Be it on CTV, Facebook, or YouTube, everyone is so supportive and I've learned so much. Most of all is the good times and lots of laughs, which have gotten me through some tough days. So lots of love, my crafty friends, and to the CC team. Thank you, and keep up the good work.
Hi everybody, this is Leann Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. So I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks, bye.
Craftaganza is here, the ultimate crafting experience in the US and UK. Across 2 unforgettable days, enjoy 10 expert-led classes, hands-on projects, and endless inspiration. Learn from our expert teachers, share the joy of crafting, and connect with fellow crafters. You'll leave with new skills, finished projects, and unforgettable memories. Join us in Dallas, Texas, or Newton Aycliffe, County Durham. Don't miss your chance to be part of Craftaganza. Get your ticket today.
Hello everyone, Munchkin and I wrote a poem to tell you how much we love Crafter's Companion. Sarah being back is a wondrous sight. Sarah has always brought us a treasure trove of delights. Your papers shimmer and make all our crafts shine. Your pens, pencils, and markers make all crafters say, "They are mine." Your scissors are like a sword in the hand. Your glue is so strong it is in the highest demand. Crafters TV is the happiest sight. All crafters plan their schedules for this amazing delight. The interaction with staff, presenters, and hosts brings fun, satisfaction, and happiness to most. Ben brings us the most entertaining crafting song, but in the end, it all comes down to being able to craft along. Sarah and Crafter's Companion, we wish you the most successful 2025 and so many more years to come. Thank you for everything that you give to us.
Welcome back, everybody. On speaking of wearing on your head, it could be a hat to wear for the Kentucky Derby. Yeah, there you go. Could be the Kentucky Derby, couldn't it? Could be Ascot, Grand National. I dare someone to wear one of those to the races and take a picture. Oh my, these shows go by so quickly, says Connie. Certainly do. Today. It's flown over, hasn't it? It's been a very busy day. Use glitter paper, says Fred, and have a bird in a gilded cage. I like that idea. And Ricky Lifford says, for someone that wasn't going to buy anything, I told myself lies. Lies. Ordered more than once. All these things are just great, or too great, not to order. And Bridget Davies says, I've received my 8x8 birthday paper pads today, and they are beautiful. Yeah, I think I saw, did I see your post, Bridget? I saw somebody had posted on the Crafter's Companion group, a big box just arrived with the birthday celebrations papers on top. Talking of papers, the My Special Papers box is still here. Now, we have a limited quantity, I believe, still available in the UK if you want to grab these. There are 21 chances left, and then that will go to the wait list after that. They are still available in the US. I know a few people are struggling to find them on the US. We've got a few technical gremlins there, apparently, which we are sorting out, but they are still in stock, and we have a bigger stock of those available for you. $47.96 is your platinum price there. Just to say, and this is particularly relevant for those of you in the UK who haven't picked them up yet, 21 chances left to buy up until midnight tonight. Buy your first box and pop a second box into your basket. It must be in the same transaction. We will give you an extra 10% off, but it's only that deal up until midnight. Let's have a look at these with Leann. I mean, Sarah was absolutely cooing over these earlier. They are just tremendous. And we were talking about the fact it's like having multiple collections in one box here again, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's like 15 collections in one box or something similar. We've done them, they're like that purposefully. We've done you little groups of papers that will work together. There are some in here that work perfectly with your birthday collection, which are absolutely incredible. And then you've got something in here which is masculine. You've got things in here that are just beautiful and pastel. You've got all of the different colour families in here. It's just a little bit of something for everybody. They're fabulous. The thing I love about our My Special Papers collections, not just the paper, the storage box they come in. It's such a good quality box, which is really constructed solid. And that means you can use this to store your special papers in when you get it, but it's also when you've used all of your papers, just a really nice box to be able to decant other 12 by 12 papers or pads in and use it for storage. It's incredible. Is that a full pack? It said on my thing, one to flick. Oh, I see. I thought, well, that looks like it's being, it said there to flick through, and I was like, that's not a full pack.
Been Sara'd.
Being Sara'd, but no, it's not. We've got one of each paper, but you're going to get two of each paper. And I love the fact that we've got them in these little collections. So collection number 1 is this let's, if you don't mind, Jamie. Thank you. Is this fabulous collection of beautiful, almost psychedelic disco papers. You love these ones, don't you?
Yeah, these are like shells are my favourite.
They're like oil on water.
Oil on water, yeah.
So lovely. This is your second little collection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So 5 papers in each of the little mini collections that we've got for you. This might be one of my very favourites. This is the one that we're doing now. Okay. I adore it because you've got beautiful golds and soft colours in there. And then look at the opulence. It's almost like paint, distress paint brush strokes. And then all of the little bits of gold in here too. And then
this one I love. If you flip it the other way, it looks like a moorland, I think.
It does, absolutely, with trees, with grasslands and water and sky. Well, you could do that and then use some of your silhouette dyes. That would be incredible. And then you've got like a smoky quartz version, which is absolutely incredible. And then I love teals and blues. This is so opulent. It's unbelievable. This second favourite set in the entire collection. I love these. I just feel it looks like gemstones. It looks like geodes. It looks like a natural rock formation of some description. It's just absolutely glorious. And the colours on those are superb. And of course, these are all on a beautiful pearlescent paper for you. You can see they're single-sided, so you're not wasting the background. But all of them are very different paper. So good, aren't they? Love that one, the lilac. Now, you've got also, as well as the real statement pieces, you've got brilliant supporting patterns in here, which I think is what you've got with these next 5.
That's an interesting one.
It's got like the pattern in the background and then a swirl over the top. It's lovely, isn't it? So these are a lovely muted pastel paper, a lovely supporting design for all of your other collections, whatever you want. That's exquisite. And then
this was Sarah's favourite mini collection.
She likes this one.
Yeah.
I think it's the colour palette. I think she likes this colour. This for me feels like a handmade paper with little rose petals that have been...
I thought rose petals.
Yeah, that have been put inside. Almost like rose petals confetti.
Yeah.
It's so lovely. And then this is your almost ink technique that you've got there, which is gorgeous. Brilliant for folding, brilliant for decorating your boxes, great for your cards as well, doing all of your matting and layering. The colour palette, just absolutely exquisite. This is my very favourite.
I think mine too. I think a lot of people's.
This is my very favourite in the entire box, because what you've got here is paper taken from macro photos of actual shell.
Yeah.
And so when you've got that on a pearlescent paper, it feels like a beautiful shell. That's an abalone shell. Look how incredible that is. It's absolutely beautiful. Every single one of them more stunning than the next, I have to say. Just beautiful. Look at this.
That is incredible.
It's incredible. Look at the pearlescence. This one. Oh my word, it's so good. I think for me, I would take those 5 out and not use them.
Oh, would you?
I'm just putting them right, just tidy them up.
Some of these next ones, like I said earlier on, like almost like lava lamps, these.
It is very much like a lava lamp, and it almost feels like, and you've got all of these natural little bits inside, which are absolutely incredible. Look at the tiny detail in the gold there. It is so beautiful. The colour palette, exquisite. It feels like there's a light, feels like there's a veil across it, and there's a light shining through. Look at that. It's so good. Look at this one.
Beautiful.
This is looks like an organza wired ribbon floating over the. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can now. Yeah, across the page.
It looks so good.
This next one is up there for me. Top 3.
You love this. You like this top 3?
Yeah.
Very cosmic, isn't it?
Cosmic, yeah.
Cosmic, absolutely gorgeous. And actually, they are very cosmic because that could be very galaxy, night sky. That's through Professor What's-His Face.
Oh, Brian Cox.
Him, he would love that. I went to see him at Stockton Globe.
My mum went and saw him as well. She loves him.
I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
Oh, why did you go then?
Well, because I believed it was going to be incredibly interesting.
Right.
But it was all a little bit over my head.
Oh, right.
I mean, he had some brilliant pictures and videos that I very much enjoyed of the galaxy. But then he started to explain the space-time continuum and time travel.
You would have thought he would have broken it down for the layman if he was doing like a theatre tour, wouldn't you?
It was a bit much.
Brian.
Yeah. This one's lovely. This feels like a silk wave. It's absolutely... Oh, now these. I like these. These are just happy. And these particular ones that I'm showing you now, these are to go with your birthday. This particular set, if you bought the birthday collection, these ones work with your birthday collection absolutely beautifully. The colour palette matches exactly with the 8x8 papers in your birthday pad that you got. Yeah. You can see that from looking at them, and they're absolutely exquisite. I feel that looks like an expensive box of chocolates lid.
I went with silk sheets.
Silk sheets. Oh, silk sheet, Ben.
Hey?
I've got silk pillowcases.
Have you?
Yeah.
Get you.
Because when you start to get to a certain age, if you have a silk pillowcase, it stops the wrinkles.
Oh, I heard about that.
Because your face doesn't settle in the cotton crinkles, and you don't get that in your face when you wake up. You don't get that. And also when you've got curly hair, a cotton pillowcase breaks your hair. So it takes the moisture out of your hair, and your hair can, if you've got curly hair and it's snapping and not behaving very well, change your cotton pillowcases to a silk or a satin pillowcase, and that doesn't draw the moisture out of your hair, and it stops it from rubbing against each other and breaking.
Just before we see the next one, do you want me to say the winner so we can pick our... and then we'll pause Leann just very quickly. The winner on this show, picked on Facebook this time, is... Tara Baldwin. Congratulations, Tara. Any number you like, apart from 8 or 12. Pick us a number, please. Not 8, not 12, and we'll light your candle in just a few moments' time. So, Tara, well done. Back to you, Leann.
This does look like folded satin sheets, folded fabric. It looks absolutely glorious. It's just so lovely. It's almost like a taffeta evening gown rustling across. Oh, just glorious. These remind me of like frost. These are very frosty.
That's what I said, frosted windows.
Frosted windows. Jack Frost's been out, hasn't he? These were my bedroom windows back in the 70s when the heating wasn't on. Yeah. You didn't have double glazing, and you actually had ice on the inside of your windows when you woke up. Yeah. Ice on the inside of your windows.
Sometimes ice when you're hanging off your nose as well.
Yeah. My mum used to have to roll bath towels up and put them in the windowsill to soak up the water. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Tina Turner was steamy windows, not icy windows, Jolly. Yeah. Icy windows.
Chivs tunes.
Chivs tunes, there you go.
Now, these a bit of Tina.
Can't be Tina.
Look how beautiful that is. It's very textured, very painted. You've got your flashes of gold in there. This is a very warm, happy colour palette, which is absolutely glorious, I have to say. And then you've got, this almost feels like hot lava pools coming out of the ground. It's so gorgeous. And then these 5 also work with the birthday collection. The ombres. There's more than 5 here. There's several. Look at all of them.
Wow.
Woohoo! Right. So all of these ones will work with your birthday collection again. So these particular ombre papers, get them with your birthday collection if you got it at the beginning of the week. It's going to work an absolute treat. You've got all those colours in there. They're beautiful, Ben, and they're so usable. They're just brilliant for folding gift bags. They're brilliant for folding envelopes, for lining envelopes, for doing your matting and layering, for your cardstock. Cutting your fairy lantern.
Fairy lantern.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cutting your fairy lantern.
Perfect.
Absolutely gorgeous. You're going to never grow tired of those. And you've got 2 of each of the papers that I've shown you.
If you want lots of inspiration, I've got loads of comments I'll read through in just a second. If you want lots of inspiration with those, don't forget we have got the launch day show, which you can go back and watch with Sarah. She did lots of different demos, made envelopes, embella boxes, bags, boxes, what did she make? Oh, she made a cute little ornament as well. Loads of different things. It's worthwhile going back and watching. And as I say, just before I delve into these comments, we're having a few gremlins in the US currently, so apologies for that. We'll try and get that back on the My Special Papers box. It is available, but it's just dropped off. If it's not today, we'll get it back on tomorrow for you. Plenty of stock. UK, 21 of these left. And the deal on the buy one, get one for 10% off ends at midnight. Triple points as well, and free shipping. What a show. Another outstanding day of examples and demos, says Karen. Susan B says, I stuck to my list today. Well, except for the scissors. 350 bonus points. Carol says, no plans to buy today, but what? Bought them both. Tara says, so excited, every sheet is usable and beautiful, no boring filler sheets and great for both genders and all ages. Papers are beautiful, says Trish. They do shine. Come to me, my precious, says Catherine. Lynette says, the shell papers are my favourites. Michael says, they're coming home, those amazing special papers. And Tara says, oh my gosh, those papers are off the charts. Beautiful. I'm a scuba diver, so those shell pages will be great for scrapbooking. And Tara says, thank you so much. Can I have candle 2? We will light it for you very shortly. And Paul Prince says, now Leann has talked me into buying new pillowcases. Unfortunately, we don't have any pillowcases in stock currently, but I'm sure you can get them from other stockists. Right. Shall we have a look at what Sarah made earlier?
Yeah, these are what Sarah did. I've just found them underneath. And do you know what? I'm loving the use of these pearl papers to make lovely little gift bags, because that really elevates a very inexpensive gift.
Check the bottom of the lava lamp one.
This one?
Yeah, look at the bottom.
Oh. Ha, 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 ha. I'm bossing my card. I'm bossing my card. She's done a very good job there. She did. I love both of them. And then she's done a little bonbon box.
Yeah, that was very
So you can make a load of those and put little, make an advent calendar, little treats in.
Yeah, and she did that with a plate, didn't she?
Oh,
from
good.
the kitchen.
She did a plate. Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
And this I absolutely love. That's so fancy.
I said that kind of a box looks like you'd have like an expensive wristwatch in there.
Oh,
or something.
yes, it's so fancy. A nice piece of jewellery in there. I would really like 9 gorgeous truffles.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Actually, 3, 6, 9. I'm going to go 18. Lovely. 2 layers. I want a double layer. Double layer.
Yeah.
You've got to have a double-decker truffle box, haven't you? I want 18 beautiful truffles in there.
Excellent.
That's what I want. But if you bought somebody a lovely little shell bracelet or a little pearl necklace, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Right, now then, we're going to move on. Do you want me to show you how to make one?
Oh, go on, yeah, we can do. We've got 5 or 6 minutes, I think.
Have I got enough time?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
Which paper you're going to use, that's the question.
Tape pen.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. That is the longest decision.
Takes the longest time.
I've got my instructions so that I can tell you all of the paper measurements and then we'll go through it. Right, so what you need is a piece of the paper from the My Special Papers box, cut to 11.5 inches square. Wide, sorry. It can be as tall as you like. So you can do what I'm about to show you as tall as you like or as short as you like, but it needs to be 11.5 inches wide.
Right.
Okay. And then when it's 11.5 inches wide, I've done my scoring, but I'm going to talk you through the lines that I've done. From the box lid side of your board, I've scored a 2 3/4, 5.5, 8 1/4, and then I've turned it round and I've come in at 1/2 inch, which means that would be a score line at 11 inches, if that makes sense. Okay, so we've got all of them scored, and now we're just going to assemble that. Move that out of the way. So I'm going to fold in and burnish all of my score lines. You can use your nails, you can use a burnish tool, a scoring tool, whatever you prefer.
Okay.
There we go, that's that. That one's done, and then this one's coming back. So I've got 4 even sides of 2 3/4 inches.
Sandra just said it's a very important decision deciding which paper to use. It takes me ages to decide.
Do you know, it's so when you've got a box and it's all thrillers, no killers.
Yeah.
It's really hard because you just don't know. And then if you're like me, I'll look at it. So this is, I mean, I probably shouldn't admit this, but I'm going to.
Huh?
If you're like me, I look at a paper and I think, will the person I'm making it for really appreciate that? And then I think, no, you can't have that paper. I put it back in the box. Ben, I know, I'm sorry, Ben.
Well, I kind of get you thinking.
Yeah, and then I look at them and I go, I don't want to use that paper. So I'm not, I think that person's going to put this gift bag in the bin, so I'm not wasting it on them, so it stays in the box.
Letting you into a little secret there. Yeah, I totally get that though. I totally get that.
We're applying tape pen. You are going to use a wet glue or a red liner tape for this at home. I'm going with Speed and I'm going with Dotty because it's the one I've got there available.
Melody's asking which scoreboard you would use for this.
I used my boxer.
Boxer board. Okay.
So I'm just sticking that there and there, making sure I've got it at the perfect points.
Stacey's excited. She says my iridescent paste showstopper and pearl drop showstoppers are both out for delivery. Whoop-de-woo.
Right, so I've made myself a beautiful oblong tube.
Yes.
Okay, the oblong tube. And then I've made myself what you would do if you're making a box. So I've cut a piece of card here to 4 3/4 square.
Yep.
And I've scored at 1 inches all the way around, folded and burnished, and then cut my little ears in so I can put my box together.
Okay.
You've seen us do that millions of times. There'd be loads of tutorials on YouTube for how to do that. And then you put your little box base together by folding it up, folding in the ear, and matching your edges.
So we're obviously running out of time on the show, but if you want to see the demos that Leann showed you that Sarah did, she did those all in real time from scratch, because obviously that was the main point of that show, the 2 hours. So if you want inspiration and all the measurements and techniques, you can watch that show.
Then I'm going to use my tacky glue now, and I'm going to run lines of tacky glue all the way around the 4 inside edges of this square piece, which is effectively a box base. Okay, so you see I'm doing that with my fine tip glue applicator, and I'm getting a really good coverage in there. Like that. Now this is good to do this, and actually if I was putting something heavy in this gift bag, I would have cut another piece of black card that square and Kalal all-purposed it into the bottom, which would really reinforce the base of the box. Good if you're putting like a heavy candle in, bottle of wine, bottle of spirit, bottle of olive oil. That costs more than wine these days.
Yeah, it does. Olive oil is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's cheaper to fill your car up.
It really is. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then this now is going to be the perfect size to slip in here into that base. And then all you do is you put your hand in and push the 4 sides to the tacky glue.
That's brilliant.
And that means you've got a lovely, firm bottom, not like me, on your bag. I don't think I've ever had one. I don't think I was born with one.
No?
No. The words firm bottom and Leann have never been used in a sentence together, ever. Well, maybe it's if you're not me, Leann, a different Leann with a firm bottom. But anyway, I'm going far too far down that rabbit hole.
I don't want to join in this conversation.
I'm going to stop right now.
You notice how it's gone quiet in the gallery as well?
You know, I went very quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was digging myself a hole, and I was just digging it bigger and diving right in. So I'm going to stop.
And everyone was walking away from that hole as well.
They were. Yeah, it's a difficult one. Right. So I know exactly.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Yeah, they weren't going to be able to say, don't be silly, your bum's lovely. I'm like, no. And I would have been like, excuse me.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
HR Monday morning.
Yeah. So now what we're going to do is seal this. So all you do is you push your sides in together to meet and then nip them. And that gives you the shape you need for your lovely gift bag.
Beautiful.
You can see there. And then if you've got your little quarter circle paper punch that we did a while ago, that was for the little flower collection. Love this, it's so cute. You can put your bag down now, put your little paper punch there, and then we're going to do 2 holes. So there's 1, and then move it along and do the other one here. Random spacing, doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. And then you're going to take a piece of ribbon. I just need some tweezers. Just grabbing some tweezers.
Yeah.
Here they are. Oh, they're not very good. Well, we'll see. It is a Toya Wilcox to me, where everything goes in here.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
You would think I would be able to put my hands on a pair of tweezers.
Well.
Never mind. I'm going to use my fingers instead. I cut a little angle on it because it was the duck-billed tweezers and they weren't going to pick anything up. Right. And then you go through one side and through the other side. There we go. And then you can just tie yourself a little bow. Put your gift in before you tie the bow.
Yeah.
And then just tie yourself a little bow shut. And that's brilliant for a long, tall, slim gift, or whatever you want to pop in there. That could be a tower of homemade shortbread biscuits in there. And that would be absolutely glorious, wouldn't it? There we go. So you can make a beautiful dimensional box with a firm bottom for a heavy gift.
Absolutely incredible. Hilary says, I'm like that, Leann. I don't like wasting gorgeous papers on randomers. I love that. Leann, you are not alone in those paper choosing thoughts, says Helen. And I'm so excited, says Stacey. She's got one of her deliveries on the way. What a fantastic day it's been. I forgot, it's been so long since I announced. Who was our winner now? Tara Baldwin, that was it. And what number did Tara pick? 2.
Number 2.
Who wants to do
That's
2?
That's you.
All right, I'm feeling the pressure here. I think we have to move number 3 out.
Yeah,
now.
I'll hold number 3 for you.
Okay. That's it. Okay. Right. So, Tara, keeping everything crossed. Oh, Fireman Jake's here. I forgot about Fireman Jake.
Fireman Jake. Fireman Jake. Is that Postman Pat?
No, it's when it's time for us to go. Fireman Jake comes on the show. Da, 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 da. I don't know the next bit.
I mean, can we show everybody that dance?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, Jake. He did a lovely little dance there. He's a daddy now. You sing the song from...
when it's time to end the show, Jake has got to go. Never seen him move so quick. Right.
It's marvellous.
Marvellous. Right. Oh, my loves. What should we do? Let's like number 2. All right.
I feel like the Statue of Liberty.
You don't have a bit higher, do you? Oh,
I don't think she had her jeans and trainers on though. I've come very cash today.
Yeah.
But I am literally feeling like the Statue of Liberty right now.
Tara, number 2. Am I lighting on the right side? Yeah.
Yeah.
3,
2, 1.
Watch out, watch out.
75! Woo! Well
Yes.
done, Tara.
Well done.
That was so good.
Email us and we'll get it out to you. The voucher, CTV prizes, crafterscompanion.co.uk. Shall I pop that back up there for you?
Yeah, go on then. Thanks.
It's so funny holding that. Tara, you're also into the draw, so stand a chance to win our big prize at the end of birthday. Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. We've got a packed weekend coming up. For those of you who've been watching Crafters TV a long time, an old face back in tomorrow. Joe's in for the weekend. For those of you who've not met him, stay tuned. You'll absolutely love him. He's brilliant. And you're with him on Sunday, aren't you?
I'm with him all day Sunday. I can't wait to give him a big squeeze.
And that's with the nesting dies, which are going to fly,
dies,
aren't
can't
they?
wait, yeah.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, it's Sarah and Joe all day. And oh, my goodness, tomorrow, 10 to 2, make sure you're in because it's the Lunar Blooms. And I think it's going to absolutely fly out the door,
It really is.
Yeah.
It is going to fly.
So thank you so much for watching. Massive thank you to Leann. Thank you to Johnny. Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to Fireman Jake. Thank you to all of our social superstars. Yeah, I'm back on Tuesday. I'm off to a friend's wedding Sunday, so obviously need Monday to, you know...
Recover.
Obviously, yeah. So enjoy the weekend with Leann, Sarah and Joe, and I will see you Tuesday. Come back tomorrow. You won't want to miss anything, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.